What's up, Mod Squad? MOB back with another Division 2 video, and today I'm bringing you a revamped, better version of the LMG build that I was running last time. And it's also been buffed because of World Tier 5. We'll talk about that first actually. So the major drawback on LMGs was the weapon handling, using talents like Unhinged for extra damage and then getting negatives like 35% weapon handling was a pretty hard hit for guns like the M60. Now they nerfed crit chance and crit damage, so it made it harder to hit the cap on SMGs and stuff like that, and in doing that they buffed LMGs because attachments now have tons of accuracy and stability, and you can just get it everywhere, to the point where I can put rate of fire on my magazine and it doesn't make that much of a difference because I can just put stability and accuracy everywhere, including on gear pieces. So yeah, that's basically how they buffed LMGs. Got a bit of a boost of rate of fire because of the 5% rate of fire. We've got a Lego on here as well. There's the attachments I'm currently running if you guys are interested. I did get myself a chatterbox, I did get myself a sword off, and I'm currently still trying to find the filler up talent on my holster to, you know, get the extra 25%, 20%, 20% rate of fire for 10 seconds for my M60. I'm also going to be looking at using the M249 power right here, which is an absolute laser beam. Loving it at the moment. Shreds through the shields, you know, because the whole metal of the shields and the deflector drones at the minute. And if they pop their little bean heads up, it's so accurate you can just rip their heads straight off. I'd like to get Unhinged on here, but I'm currently running Optimist, which isn't too bad. I can't lie, it's not too bad. It's like Unforgiven from Division 1, just at a slower pace, I guess. So yeah, going into the build, upgrades to the build, we got this piece right here, changing the mask, weapon handling from YOW, which is always great to have for LMGs, skill power health, we have self-adjusting plus 20% armor regeneration, chest piece, Wizard Fenris is now a overlord piece because we're going for the 7.5 total armor, so we've got two pieces of this. We have headshot damage, weapon damage, and skill power. I'd like to maybe get some bonus armor or health on there instead of skill power and headshot damage, but you know, I'm not having much luck farming. As you can see, my gear score is only 471, so yeah, we got a long way to go still, but you know, we're still running unstoppable force. Killing an enemy grants 2% weapon damage for every 10,000 max armor, and as you will see, our armor has gone up a decent amount. We were at 211, we're currently sitting at 228k, so we're obviously doing more damage because of the perk on the chest piece. My holster is my Petrov piece for the LMG damage, skill power, health, and cooldown reduction. It is what it is. Backpack is still safeguard, guys. We're running Gear Guard for the 5.0% total armor, bonus armor, health, weapon damage, hardened on here for 10% extra armor. Absolute god roll for a backpack. Safeguard, and there's the mod if you want to pause the video. Now, even though they nerf safeguard, still worth using. 100% still worth using, especially for PvE. Definitely recommend it. On the gloves, we have the second piece of Overlord here for the total armor. We have crit chance and LMG damage, 5% weapon damage. I know you guys are like, crit chance, but Blade, you said this is a raw damage build. Yes, it is, but you know, this isn't a perfect build. I haven't got the perfect pieces. If I could, I'd switch out crit chance and have this roll, health and LMG damage, with the 5% weapon damage from devastating. But beggars can't be choosers. If anything, I'd like a roll like this as well, where the attribute is just LMG damage, because they seem to roll higher when it's just one attribute, and then have the devastating underneath. But like I said, beggars can't be choosers, guys. So we have crit chance and LMG damage on there. And then finally, the knee pads, we have health from Murakami, and then we have bonus armor, and then patience. Patience is just one of the best talents in the game for PvP, PvE. If you have no medkits, if you haven't got safeguard ready, you have, like, you know, skills on cooldown and whatnot, you just sit and cover for a bit and you'll regain your armor back. It's great to have. Does really come in handy. So that's pretty much the build. Like I said, they buffed the LMGs with the attachments. They're kind of forcing the LMG meta on us right now, making the LMGs easier to use. I'm definitely seeing them spring up a lot more of late. Doing really well in conflict, as you guys can see. Cashless for days. I'm still running a healer drone and the chem launcher. I refuse to use the deflector drone. It's newbie. That whole combination of deflector drone and the shield is just complete AIDS. This build is great for shield builds. Absolutely shreds through them. So much accuracy and stability now on LMGs that it's easy to get the headshots as well. Quickly run through the stat sheet, guys. Those are the talents if you want to pause the video over those. Looking into the weapon, we have 3% critical hit chance, because again, raw damage, you don't need crit chance or crit damage. So for you guys in my comments talk about goddamn clutch gloves, you're not going to run them because they take crit chance to use, so we're not going to get anything from them. So that's why we're not using clutch gloves. So keep clutch gloves out of my comment section, please. We have 75% headshot damage, accuracy and stability, as you guys can see there, we're doing fine with that. We have 40% all weapon damage bonus, and then 30% LMG damage, so we're all good there. Damage for days, guys. 200 or is it 228k armor, we can get up to 240, 250. Easier to hit now because we're in world tier 5. Max armor is around 50k. Skill power obviously boost up these cooldowns and stuff like that a little bit more. We have a 8% cooldown reduction. So yeah, these are the changes I made to the build, guys. I'm going to leave you with some gameplay. I hope you like it, appreciate the video, smash that like button because it really does help out the channel, helps us grow. Subscribe if you're new for lots more Division 2 gameplay, and don't forget, guys, we are 15 subs away from 9k, so thank you all for your support, much love, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
An agent needs assistance. Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Boost about to activate.
The enemy doesn't turn this around. You're halfway to winning this. Five minutes left.
Boost.
has been captured by the enemy.
Agent down. Serious trauma detected.